Hey guys, fifth graders, this is your math lesson for Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. I'm going to do the same thing. I have my phone here. I'm going to go over some of the questions showing you with my phone. It seemed to go okay yesterday. And anyway, so today's assignment, you're going to be in Chapter 11, Lesson 13. This is your last lesson in Chapter 11. So congratulations about that. You will be doing the evens again and again, so on the Moodle, but you'll be doing the evens on page 879 and then 19 through 21 on page 880. Once again, there's that box key concept on page 877 and I screenshot that and put that in the Moodle, and it's on all these little sheets that I have and everything else that's on the Moodle. That is a very, very important, it's not a document, but very, very important page to look at. Furthermore, they're going to be talking about liters and milliliters today. And we've talked about ounces, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons, and so forth. So for me, I wanted to know what a liter actually is. I needed to be able to visualize it. And so again, if you go back to quarts, and you go back to our water bottles, and a quart is 32 ounces, and a liter is 33.814 ounces. So roughly, it's in between 33 and 34 ounces, just to give you an idea. And a lot of you guys that have those water bottles, metal or plastic or anything, they'll have ounces and milliliters on the bottom, at least some of them, just to kind of give you a frame of reference. So a liter is really, really close to a quart. It's like an ounce or two more. And again, on your water bottles, unless it's over a liter, it'll be in milliliters, which is ml. So on that note, here's your first example. And of course, this is an odd one. It's not odd as in strange, but odd as in number 5 is odd. Anyway, so again, key concept, page 877, very, very helpful to you today. There's only 2 measurements today, so I think that's also helpful. Be helpful to me if I was in 5th grade. So this one's saying 70 liters equals how many milliliters? And so there you have 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So therefore, if you have 70 liters, it'd be 70,000 milliliters, which is why they have liters, so you don't have to run around and say 7,000 and so forth. And that is 1,000 times 70. And so what I try to show you is, and I know things go away in our minds, but we can just do 70 times 1, which gives us 70, and then just bring those zeros down, which is what I'm trying to show there. So anyway, there's your first one. Number 5, 70 liters equals 70,000 milliliters. And that's what you're going to be looking at today, liters and milliliters. So anywho, that's number 5. Let's go on over to number 7. And so number 7, we have 1.2 liters. And how many milliliters is that? And so we have 1,000 times 1.2. So we're just going to move that decimal again. Now I tried to do a little bit different. That's supposed to be an arrow on the end of there. But since the number is getting... Now again, this is what I tried to say yesterday. 1.2 liters is literally equal to 1,200 milliliters. Those are equal. But you obviously have to... I don't know if it's obvious, but you have to write down that there are more milliliters. The milliliter number is bigger. 1,200 is bigger than 1.2. So again, you just do the 1.2, and you move that decimal 3 places. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then you put your comma in there. So there you have your 1.2 liters equals 1,200 milliliters. As I've tried to mention with the metric system, it's in a base 10 powers of 10, so that is somewhat helpful, especially if you're used to it. Anywho, key concept, page 879. Be very, very useful to you again, if you take time to look at that. Number 9. Here we have number 9. So this one this is kind of like number 5. We have 4 liters. And so how many milliliters is that? And so again, you do 1,000 and you times that by 4. And so you can just go do 4 times 1, which gives us 4, and then bring down the zeros, and there's 3 zeros. So 4 liters, and again, if you just want to think, every liter is 1,000 milliliters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or again, 1,000 times 4. So 4 liters equals 4,000 milliliters. There's that one. Well, oh, key concept. Oh, I didn't circle that time. Anyway, page 879. Page 879 in your math book. It's a friend of yours, at least for today. And Wednesday and Thursday when you're taking a test, it'll be friendly for you. Test. Don't panic about it. Anywho, last one, number 11, key concept, page 879. So this time we have 6.21 liters, and that equals how many milliliters? So again, we have 1,000, not again, but we're just going to move the decimal again, is what I'm saying again. We have 1,000 times 6.21. So there's our 6.21. We're moving that decimal 1, 2, 3 places. And I try to put an arrow on there. Again, the number 6,210 is bigger than the number 6.2 if you don't have labels on there. So that's what I'm trying to get across. But anyway, so 6,200 milliliters equals 6.21 liters. That is it. Those are your 4 examples. I'm sure you're sad that all the examples are gone. Anyway, all of hope those are helpful. If you take some time, and again, if you get in the Moodle document, you do see, and you're at least getting there to see your assignments, but you'll see that link to the videos, and hopefully they're helpful. They should be somewhat helpful, if nothing else, a few directions, hopefully. Hoping that's a pretty friendly assignment for the day. Use that page. Use that page. What have I said? I've said it 100 times now. 879. Use that and go back and forth. Check your work. Anyway, that's all I have to say for you. Say to you. Hope it goes well. It should go well. Take your time. Use your skills. Use your math skills. And I will be typing with you tomorrow. Thank you. Adios. So long. Farewell.